It's senior day, swerve day. Dakota, what did it mean to you as a senior to get this win tonight, especially with how this season has gone so far?
It meant everything, just like in general, just me getting to the point that I'm at today, and just being able to go out there with my brothers who I've been with the past 4 years and handle business, meant everything to me.
Yeah, and then what does playing at Transy mean to you now, looking back on your journey here?
It really saved me. You know, I was a different person coming into Transy, and friends, family, the coaching staff, and the staff and administration, they took me in like a family and really helped me out to grow to the person I am right now.
Yeah, and then Coach, what stood out to you most about Dakota over the past couple years that he's been playing on your team, and just round up how you feel about him as a person and what he's contributed to your team?
Well, I've told several people that, you know, in my 35 years of college basketball coaching, Dakota is one of the top 1, 2, or 3 that has come in and allowed us to coach him, allowed us to hold him accountable, allowed us to love on him and also hit him upside the head occasionally when we needed to. We've had a lot of long talks over the 4 years, and probably basketball was not the conversation a lot of times. I'm just really proud of what he's accomplished here at Transylvania, because he came in, and when he goes across the stage over there at Old Morrison in May, he's going to have the highest GPA on the team. He already has a job waiting for him in Louisville that will pay 5 times what I made my first year when I left Transy. And I thought I was a lot better looking than him. Right?
I guess, yeah.
But you know, he comes, I can tell the days that he's had tests, because he'll come in and he'll look exhausted, and I know that he was exhausted because he stayed up all night studying. And he has a discipline to him, really, that was instilled by his mother. And the tough thing about tonight for both of us, and I know it was for him, but she wasn't here, and she would have loved to have seen him out there accepting his senior award and getting the recognition that he deserves. Very few people know how difficult the early days were, and you know what? We had a bunch of teammates and a bunch of coaches that loved on him, a bunch of people here at Transylvania, and he's what it's all about. I texted 2 board of trustees last night and had pictures with them and Dakota, and I said, if you ever question your energy and your time and your effort and the money that you put into Transylvania, I want you to think of Dakota, because he is what college is about. He came in, he changed a little bit, and he's leaving just a fabulous young man.
Yeah, and then Dakota, if you had one piece of advice to give to your younger self, like I guess right when you got to Transy, looking back on it, what would it be now?
It would definitely be, don't be so hard on yourself. I hold myself to a very high standard, and I feel like I could have been more gracious with myself at times.
Yeah, and then Coach, kind of shifting gears towards the game. This far this season, what have you said is the biggest change that your team has made to continue winning these games and showing out?
We had we had a very difficult schedule at the beginning of the season that we thought would really help us, and not just help us in this middle of the conference, but getting ready for the postseason as well. And I think that's certainly happening. We started doing a much better job defensively of communicating, and we went down to Daytona Beach, had a really good experience. We had back-to-back. We had 2 weeks where we had what we felt was a low point in our season, and then 2 weeks later we turned it around and had a high point, and we've been able to build on that as it's gone along. And you know, I told Dakota when I handed him his jersey at half court there's a lot to be written still on this year's team. Going on the road next week for 2 tough games, and then a big game back here at the end of the season to finish it up. So there's a lot of work to do, but they have put themselves in a position to win a conference championship. We started the season 1-3. That was not an easy stretch. We came out heading into conference. We were 8-9, and we've won 7 straight. And if you don't go through the adversity that we go through early on, we may not be where we're sitting right now. And Jackson Smith says it best every time that we come off the court and we've done something that we're supposed to do. What's he saying?
That's what we're supposed to do.
That's how we're supposed to play. And they bought into the coaching staff. They bought into each other. They trust each other. Holding each other accountable. That they can get on each other. But when he says he came to Transylvania, and he ended up with you put the 4 years of players that he's been with, and now he's leaving with over probably 30 new brothers that will be with him for a lifetime.